It's all about proportions. It's not doing one-size-fits-all surgery. It's more of a tailored approach to each person's anatomy, each patient's goals, taking into consideration if their goals is something that can be achieved.
Delivering natural results really comes down to understanding the patient's foundation that they're presenting with and how we can accentuate certain curves to help them achieve a really natural balanced result that fits their body.
My goal then is to create a surgery in which it keeps people guessing, right? That they have a procedure, that they not, I don't know, but she looks fantastic, right? And everything looks nice and smooth, and all the incisions are as minimal or as hidden as possible.
Pier's philosophy goes with safety and also creating a wonderful journey for the patient throughout their consultation process, their initial evaluation, surgery, and throughout their post-op course, so they feel well taken care of and we can reach those goals that they have in a safe way.
Jennifer, come on in.
The day before surgery, the patient will come here to the clinic and we'll do our official pre-op. So it's our pre-operative consultation. Spend about an hour here with us. We'll go over all the consents, explain what are the risks of the surgery, and then meet with the surgeon and finalize the plan for the actual surgery.
Bueno, entonces vamos a hablar un poquito sobre la cirugía y las incisiones, ¿ok? En términos de la parte del tummy tuck, una pequeña cicatriz alrededor del ombligo, ¿ok? La voy a tratar de hacer lo más profunda posible para que no sea muy visible por fuera. When a patient comes in for the pre-op, my goal is to have a good understanding of what they are looking for. What are their expectations? I often do like when patients bring in photos or a vision board, because then it tells me a little bit about their point of view as to what they think they could potentially achieve. And so it's a starting point for that conversation. But at the end of the day, it is my responsibility to make sure that the patient understands what can be done and what can't be done. And so I have to set those expectations. Bueno, ¿alguna otra pregunta para mí?
No.
¿No? Ok. Bueno, mucho gusto. Ok, y bueno, y tú y yo nos vemos el miércoles.
Está bien.
Managing expectations is always hard in plastic surgery, but facial procedures is I think it's a little harder. When a patient comes with a picture, I try for them to explain what is it in that picture that they like. And then with their picture, I try to show what can I do to make it closer, and then also pointing out what are the anatomical differences in that patient's face that are gonna limit what I can do towards their goal. With facelift procedures, we wanna restore the youthful appearance without changing someone's face. That's my approach. So a lot of patients are scared when they come to a consultation because they tell me, I don't want to look different. I don't want to look in the mirror and look like a different person. I want to look like myself, but 15 years ago. Depending on what's best for the patient, then I tailor that procedure to it.
The doctors like to start early in the morning, so patient will come in, they'll do some last-minute labs, make sure that you're ready for surgery. The anesthesia team is gonna go in with the patient, place the IV. They will walk into the OR, lay down, and go to sleep for a couple hours until the surgery is done.
So one of the things that I like to say is that the post-op care is just as important as the surgery itself. So we spend a lot of time helping and educating patients on all the things they need to do after surgery, such as their compression garments, their lymphatic massages, their nutrition, and eventually, once they get to a certain period of time, what exercises they should be doing. Here at Pure Plastic Surgery, we have someone on call 24/7. So there's always someone available to answer all their questions that they can call, even if it's on the weekend, even if it's after hours, to make sure that we answer all their questions and identify any potential issues early so they can be treated so that they can then go on with their recovery.
Hello, how are you? How are you feeling?
Good.
Recovering well?
Yes, a little stiff. But
Stiff. Pain okay? Okay. And the recovery period, it's not linear, it fluctuates. So there's an initial phase of the recovery, which is the first 1 to 2 weeks. That's when the majority of the swelling will be present, the majority of the discomfort, the majority of the limitations on the daily activities will be there. Then you have that following 6-week period. So at 6 weeks, the majority of the swelling is down. You still feel tight. The face still feels tight. The tummy tuck, for example, also. But the majority of the swelling is down, and patients start to get a little bit more on their daily routines, daily life. And then the long-term results, which is going to be 3 to 6 months at least for you to see a final result. And that, for example, for face procedures, I tell my patients, if you're planning on a big wedding, a big event, 3 to 6 months out from your procedure so you fully recover and you can enjoy your results. Okay, awesome. Have a nice drive home, and I'll see you in 6 weeks, okay?
The most rewarding aspect of my job is being able to be an important part of our patient's journey, to be able to help them reach that goal that they're looking for. And so when we're able to really help them ignite that next level confidence, that is truly satisfying and what we're all about.
One of the most rewarding parts of plastic surgery is the way we're able to improve people's lives. And that's the part of the job that really makes everything, all this training, all this hard work, worthwhile, because we're able to see the transformations that these patients are able to achieve and how positively it impacts their life for the better.
I saw a patient this week that I had done a tummy tuck 6 months ago, and she came now to do her eyelid surgery with me, and she just said, you will never know how you changed my life. The way that I interact with my husband, with my family, the confidence now that I portray, it's not just the surgery, it's just in a more meaningful and more connecting with other people.
From the moment I scheduled my first consultation up until surgery day, I'm still in amazement. I'm in amazement and I want to cry. This has been an amazing experience.
To me, the biggest impact that we have is when our patients are kind of done with their journey and they reflect back and they can't even think about the way they looked before, because they always thought in their heads, in their hearts, they felt like this person that they look now. But their body, for whatever reason, either because they had kids or because they gained too much weight or lost too much weight, or they had an accident, or for whatever reason, or because of genetics, they looked a certain way, but the way they looked never really reflected how they felt inside. And so to see the patients at the end of that journey feeling like this body finally, represents the confident, powerful, inspiring woman that I am inside, it gives me shivers. It's just exciting. It really is all that I'm about.
And so what do I love the most? I love hearing back from the patients. I love it when we do a procedure and they come back and they tell us their story of how their life has changed after the procedure, of how great they feel in certain clothing, or when they went on vacation, or just before they did the surgery, just before they got married, and how happy they were with the way things looked, with the wedding photos and videos. That is truly the most exciting and rewarding part of this job.